beautiful souls. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. My name is Toké. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. So today we're doing something very exciting, and it's inspired because we're in the last season of the zodiacal calendar, which is Pisces season. Okay, Pisces season always for me is a very spiritual sign, and it's a season that always reminds me to connect deeper, even deeper with my ancestors. Okay, and to really connect to my roots. So I've brought to you today, our reading is the ancestor spirits around you at this time that I wanted to connect with you and deepen their connection with you, and their guidance for you, if you will, why they're reaching out to you or why they're in your field and wanting to actively connect with you now. Before we get into your reading, let's also talk about these pieces that I just received from Otter Spirit and how they inspired me to do this reading for you, okay? And it's interesting because I've also kind of paired them with each of your piles here, so we'll see which bracelet is kind of intuitively, in sync with your energy as well right now. Not only are the pieces from Otter Spirit chic and stunning, but Otter Spirit only uses natural grade AAA gemstones because, like me, they believe authenticity is beauty, okay? I specifically chose these three pieces as they relate to a phase of my journey at this time that I felt an intuitive call to deepen my connection to my ancestors. Again, because we're in Pisces season, and to also intentionally use these gemstones as a talisman when I want to connect to a specific ancestor for guidance, okay? So the first one here, okay, is the pearl. Chose these pearls because I have recently gone through an intense spiritual transformation, a Saturn return, okay? I recently had my Saturn return, and pearls are they're formed as a protection, okay, by oysters against irritants, right? And pearls really signify also to me the pearl of my wisdom through the transformations that I've gone through, right? And to see that I didn't go through that just for anything. I went through these experiences for a reason. It's so I can gain the wisdom within my experiences. Pearls for me are always a symbol of wisdom, a symbol of triumph, a symbol of, yes, like victory throughout your challenges. And this is what that looks like. I am obsessed, I tell you, okay? My second favorite piece, this is probably one of my, honestly, I can't decide which one I love out of all of them, but this piece right here, this is a tiger's eye, and I guarantee you, it is the most beautiful tiger's eye bracelet you would ever lay your eyes upon, because look at this. Look at how dainty. Gorgeous and dainty. I chose the tiger's eye not only because it is the gemstone that represents my star sign of Capricorn, but also because it is to help me strengthen my focus when I need to execute project. Because as an intuitive, sometimes I get so much downloads during the day that it causes me to be scattered or stuck in my tracks to where I don't know where I want to direct my energy to. This is why this gorgeous, dainty tiger's eye is intended to help me sharpen my focus as well as take grounded actions on inspired ideas that I get from spirit, inspired downloads that I get from spirit. This beautiful Bostwana agate, as you can already see, okay? Final piece from Otter Spirit is the Bostwana agate, okay? And I chose this because, first of all, it looks like the evil eye, like the Nazar evil eye. For protection, but also it is used to strengthen my intuition and also cleansing my third eye, especially when you're getting like visions or when you feel like fog, a lot of mental fog. I find this to help me really, really ground. So it's also, another clean thing about Otter Spirit is it also comes with a card here that also, for the tumble bracelets like this Bostwana agate, it comes with a little card that says, that tells you the meaning of the crystal, okay, what it's intended for, right, and how to incorporate it and add it to your own manifestations, right? It says, I find strength and courage in change. I find strength and comfort in change, okay? And the intention here is protection and strength. The zodiac signs that this is associated with is Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. And the chakras that is associated with is the root and the sacral, okay? The one thing I do really appreciate also about Otter Spirit is that usually a lot of bracelets like this, when you see them on others, people or like other websites, their symbol or their logo is like too big. Like it's too big and it's too obvious. And I just love how Otter Spirit kept theirs just very minimal, very small, very dainty, very cutesy, very demure. So yeah, this is what they look like. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like this, and I hope that you really get some for yourself. I love all of my bracelets. The website also makes it really easy for you to navigate which pieces you want to get, especially if you're someone who's new to crystals and gemstones and you don't know what they're about, and you know, you just get a whole bunch of choices thrown in front of you. Otter Spirit's website is designed to kind of like narrow down what you want to get through your intentions, you know. So they have intentions like good luck, fortune, gratitude, and all that stuff to really help you decipher what you want to add to your manifestation. Finally, all of these pieces are top tier grade. Even their feel, the way they look, the aesthetics, I'm obsessed with them. Otter Spirit always has a sale. However, I will have my discount code that they've given me to give to you guys in the description box below, okay? For you to be able to shop your intentional, authentic pieces to add to your manifestations. And for every piece that you purchase from Otter Spirit, they donate and give back to protect sea otters, okay? Endangered sea otters. And that's another intentional reason to shop at Otter Spirit, because again, we are never alone, okay? Right, so let's get back to you guys' reading here. Thank you so much for letting me share that with you. So without further ado, we're going to get to your reading. I want you to intuitively sink your energy into this reading by taking a couple of deep breaths, okay, and picking your pile. And once you've intuitively picked your pile of piles, I will be seeing you in your reading. Do not forget that you can pause the video to sit with these crystals a little bit longer, okay, for as long as you like. But yeah, once you're done, I will see you in your reading. Hello there, my group number one. Welcome to your reading, where we're looking at what ancestor spirits are around you at this time, okay, and how they're wanting you to connect to them, right? Basically, yeah, just why they really want to connect with you, why they really want to talk to you and walk with you, okay? So this is the archetype that foretells of this ancestor spirit, and it is the mother, okay, with the number one. And it's very, very, very interesting because this has a pearl in it. And I remember, I think in the intro, I had placed this your crystal on top of the box that had the pearl in it. So that's very, very interesting. The pearl came out. So I think this ancestor really, really holds a lot of wisdom, okay? It is like, yes, like, okay. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so yes, this is the archetypal energy that represents the ancestor that's around you, right? And also what they see in you. This is kind of why you're likened to one another. So I think you're a very nurturing spirit, and they were a very nurturing spirit too. And this ancestor might be from your mother's line or something like that, okay? And I also feel like this ancestor wants to help you heal a mother wound that you may have, okay? Because now let's talk about these two cards here. This card is essentially the power animal that they sent to you, or like this is, yes, the power animal, okay, animal spirits that is also working with them. And it says snake spirit with the number 55 there, a number of transformation, of change, okay, of transition even. And it says here, it's a time to heal. A time to heal, a time to shed. So that's what they're helping you with. And that's, if you've been picking up on this ancestor, yeah, okay, we'll get to that. And this is your potential from their point of view. This is the potential of like what they're really, really wanting to help you hone in on and work with at this moment, okay? And I feel like they're saying you're using the snake to get to this. I feel like they're saying that you're shedding all of the things that maybe you've learned. And you're shedding a lot of things for sure to be able to listen to this, to be able to connect even deeper with this. Because this one here says the Venusian Galactic Council. That's the spirit that is around you, by the way. This is also, yes, the ancestor spirit that is around you. The Venusian Galactic Council. And it says, Starbeam guides, answer the call. It's time to shine. Answer the call. It is time to shine. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's get into this reading. First of all, like I said, this ancestor spirit that is around you is one that is very motherly, very nurturing energy, very much like, yes, they see very high potential within you as well, okay? Your potential to be of service to others, especially those that need it. And also, they say that you have this wisdom to share, okay? Because, like, I feel like you've really gone through a lot of processes, a lot of challenges, a lot of twists, and a lot of turns, okay? And you have handled this with stride. Like, you have been very adaptable. You have been very stealthy in the way that you've been moving. That's what because I'm seeing cats. And it's very interesting because, snakes and cats, they're kind of like, I always think that they're kind of the same. So they're bringing me here again to another snake. I didn't even know that this was a snake in here too. Oh my God, this ancestral spirit is very, very, very protective of you. They're always swirling around you. They're always around you. I'm not sure if this is a spirit that you constantly or no consciously connect to, but know that even if you're not consciously connected to this, they're always going to be with you. Always going to be with you. Like, they're like, nope, this is my child. Like, nope, nothing is going to happen. Like, nope, I have so much love, okay? So much high vibrational love for you, for this child of mine, okay? Because you're definitely a child to this ancestor, right? This is a very ancient spirit. It's a very ancient ancestor that I'm getting here. And it's all about love. This ancestor would have been, the person that, like, I'm getting, okay, there's also a Taurus energy that's coming in now. Like, they're very grounded energy. They're probably the grandmother that you will go to that would impact wisdom on you, or like that you can always trust with your deepest, darkest secrets. Like, it doesn't matter. You can tell them anything and they will still accept you. That's what I'm getting here from this ancestor spirit, is just a super duper unconditional loving spirit that is telling you something here, that you need to pay attention, okay? There's something that they're so protective about you. They're so protective about you, okay? And I think it's because of something that you hold within. Maybe it is your voice, okay? Maybe it is your voice. Maybe it is just who you are as a person and the gift that you have to give to this earth, okay? Through your experiences, that's what I'm getting here, because they're also showing me that you've been through a lot of experiences, but you're also maybe someone who likes to keep quiet, who likes to just, like, slow and steady. Like, you just, because I'm getting the snake under the grass, but in a way where you're like you're meticulous. You're meticulous in the way that you show yourself to the world. You're not the type of, you have confidence too, is what I'm getting, but your confidence is not the type that, like, it's too loud. Yes, no. This is like a very, very grounded confidence. Just like the snake here, there's this energy of this snake, like, listen, don't look for my trouble because you're going to be my prey, okay? I'm not going to be your prey. You are going to end up being my prey. So be careful. Just leave me alone. Don't bother me. Like, I'm in my own zone here. I'm in my own lane, okay? There's also something about that where they're telling you, like, every time you're focused on your own lane, watering your own grass, not thinking that the grass is greener somewhere else, that's when I really feel like that's when, things are going very well for you. There's a call they do want you to answer, though. And I think it has to do with, again, sharing some of the wisdom, some of the things that, you have found within yourself. You have found out about yourself. I think that you are definitely a healer. You are someone who knows how to heal themselves, okay? You definitely, this ancestor spirit is one that kind of nudges you to things, okay? And even experiences that brings healing to you. And I also said that there was a mother wound that I think that this ancestor is really helping you heal too. Maybe you never really got that attention that you wanted as a kid, or that we all needed, okay, to be nurtured with as a kid, to be able to, yes, feel that love, okay, from our childhood. And that's exactly why this ancestor is very protective of you, because they saw that they couldn't protect you from something from earlier in your childhood, so they crossed over to the other side, or from the other side they're always instilling confidence in you. They're always instilling the feeling of like, listen, even though you thought you lacked something because you didn't have that mother figure, or you didn't have that nurturing figure in your life, you are still perfect, okay? Like, in the eye of this ancestor, you are literally a bright light shining, and they want you to see that about yourself, and also to answer the call, to follow the call, okay? And to know that they will always be here with you and for you and walking with you. So let's go ahead and tap into tarot now to see how they connect with you. Honestly, I really want to know, what is this call to? Is it a call to heal? Is it a call to shine? It's a call to love, to let love in, see knowledge. Okay, I'm only going to take upright cards for all of these. Okay, knowledge. Okay. I'm hearing knowledge will heal you. Okay, I'm also getting that you're just a seeker. You are a seeker of knowledge in your own ways too. And it's interesting because as a mother, I think, you want to make sure you are the best of the best of the best of yourself, okay, in order to be of service to, your kids or whoever you feel that obligation to, right? And mother here doesn't necessarily have to mean you being of service to your child. It could also be that you are a leader of a community, or there people around you that will be coming to you, or maybe people even see you as a mother figure, okay? So yeah. So they're telling you there's something that happened. There was something that you were very chained to. This is the third snake that we're getting here. There was a snake in the grass kind of trickery energy that you were going through, and that's why this ancestor spirit has been very protective over you. It's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like they saw that you were going through a snaky energy, so then they become a snake to protect you, the pearl here. That's what I'm getting. But like, they became a good snake, like the kind of snake that was adaptable, that was using is, adaptability in a way that wasn't manipulating others to their own will, okay? It's not like, yes, I feel like something. And now I'm hearing the crows as well, okay? Okay, give me a second. Let me just look at this. All right, so I think the main reason that this ancestor is connecting to you right now is I feel like you might be at a crossroads, okay? You might be at a crossroads. There might be a choice for you to make. But this ancestor is saying that the more you tap into your knowledge or wisdom, or like finding information, then that will help you with your decision on where to go and how to really see. There's an illusion definitely playing out here. So you really need to see something clearly before you make a decision here. They also want you to make a decision purely out of love. Like, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Don't follow the way they tell you things are meant to be done. And it's like, the way that they tell you things are meant to be done are also the things that is chaining you, okay, to a certain lifestyle that you're trying to release yourself from or free yourself from. Because when it comes to the devil here, it's like we're willingly giving ourselves to the devil. And we know that because, in the original Rider-Waite's deck, the people that were chained to the devil, they wanted to be chained to that thing. They wanted to be chained to a place, a thing, an addiction, like whatever it is. And the thing is, they thought that if they weren't chained to this thing, they would never be happy. And that's why there was a lot of mixed happiness, because they end up being happy because they're free. Okay, they thought that they couldn't live without this thing, but then that thing was holding them back. It was holding them back. That's why it was an illusion. Okay. That's why that thing was a snaky energy, like a snake. Like it kind of looks like it's good, it's shiny. Yeah, of course you want this, but like, do you really want it though? So that's why I feel like this ancestor is really prevalent and present in your life right now. And they're saying that to really focus on love, to really focus on following your heart, doing you to the best of your abilities, okay? Do not let outside experiences or even things that you may have attached yourself to influence your decision here. So they're really, really calling you to yeah, like what are your attachment styles? What are your attachment styles? Because this is an awakening for you in a way. It's an awakening to help you heal yourself in a way. Like heal this wound or heal this thing that you thought that you had to be attached to, but it is only taken away from you. It is only depleting you even more. Okay. And that's why you're having a lot of mixed happiness. And it's like you really want this thing so much so that you're not, it's almost taking your focus away from the true love that is actually here for you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here. We have the devil with number 8. But I also see that you are a very persistent person, okay? My group number 1, you're definitely very persistent. I feel like you're never going to let this thing really hold you back. And I think that's another reason this ancestor, like, they want to guide you because they know you're going to listen. The devil here is also a Capricorn card. It's a Capricorn card. So I really feel like you're going through some challenges that's about to really change the course of your life right now. Okay. Like you will look back and be like, damn, like I was in a situation I never thought I would get out of. But with my persistence, okay, with me wanting to go back to that, like with my persistence of self-mastery, okay, self-mastery. With my persistence of self-mastery, this thing never held me back and I moved forward. I was shining, I answered the call. You're definitely a guide to a lot of other people. Let me tell you that right now, okay? Because this star being guides is also calling to me. And that's the thing, is you had to have gone through this type of turmoil, this type of inner turmoil, this type of mental turmoil of like mixed happiness and like really figuring out like, what do I want? What's really for me? And what have I been forced into be for me? What have I been unconsciously forced to be for me? Because that's the thing that now needs to be healed. Okay, definitely. Listen, my group number 1, there's a lot of love, a lot of love around you. Okay, and I think again, it's because you're going through very, very intense, confusing, okay, very confusing challenges where you almost get lost. Yeah, it's like getting lost to get found. Okay, so definitely if you are dealing with trigger warning, if this is someone here dealing with addiction issues because they feel the need to nurture this feeling of emptiness that they have because maybe they never felt nurtured as a child, so it's like your defense mechanism or like your way of nurturing yourself was attaching yourself to bad things that are not meant for you. This ancestor is the one that's going to rip those things out of you, okay? Because no, they know that the reason you were attached to these things was your circumstances, okay? It wasn't yeah. And it's not to say that you're weak, okay, for attaching yourself to these things, but now it's more time. It's time for you to see your strength from breaking away from these things, okay? These things that you thought you couldn't live without, okay? Whether it's being very codependent on a lover or someone that's meant to fill up this space of that nurturing or that unconditional love for you, okay? They're saying, your ancestors are saying, this ancestral spirit is saying that only you can give yourself that. And until you start doing that, that's when the right experiences will start aligning to you, where you won't feel like you have to deplete yourself to keep some people around or to keep something around, okay? That's what I'm getting here. This is a very high frequency, high energy, and because this is a celestite, this crystal is a celestite. Yeah, it's like there's a very celestial, angelic energy about you. And I think, it was just unconscious. Whatever this devil energy was, don't worry about it too much, because I think you're definitely coming out of it, because it's a time to heal now. It's time for you to heal that. And time to heal always comes when it is time to heal. Like, it's very simple, very straightforward, okay? So this ancestor spirit is also telling you, or they're also wanting you to know that, because again, this is a general reading, so I'm getting different things. They're also wanting you to know that if you think that you're stuck in something, you're not anymore, okay? Whatever you thought that you were stuck in that was causing you mixed happiness, mixed feelings, they want you to clarify and start writing down, what do you want to see? Okay, what do you want to see? Because as a mother, what does a mother does? A mother provides. A mother like always is very giving. So I'm getting that this ancestor wants to help you get the things. They're also calling you here to go for higher knowledge. Like, if that's something that you feel like you want to do, like if you want to keep studying something, or there's something here about study that they're harping on, okay? Like, learn something to help you break out of that comfort zone, or out of that feeling, out of that loop. There's a mental loop here, okay? There's a mental loop that has had you in chokehold, okay? That you finally needed to break out of. It was like an outdated ideology, okay? This ancestor is also the one that always wants you to be courageous within your obstacles, okay? Like, anytime you feel like maybe you're not feeling up to it, or like you're feeling like you need a little bit more confidence, then you get a surge of confidence. Like, yes, that's this ancestor coming in and saying, no, 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 keep going. Like, you're not gonna look back, you're not gonna turn back, you're gonna keep going. Like, you got the love, you got the knowledge, you got everything. Nothing is stopping you, so go forward. Like, they make it so you have no choice but to like go through that door that you didn't want to go through. That's what I'm getting here. And I like that, because we need this supportive energy with us all the time. Like, this is an energy that will always remind you of how badass you are, okay? Or of how loved you are, okay? Or how talented you are. And to go forth with your talent, yeah, it's like they're always telling you to like go forth with your talents. Like, yeah, master your talents, learn your talent, learn new talents, okay? And always like just really, really see doors opening for you with all these talents that you're learning. Like, don't worry, just keep going. Like, from one day you will finally find the perfect something for you here. That's what I'm getting here. I think you're definitely calling in the right people now with this Two of Cups energy here. I think that you're definitely calling in the right experiences, the right people to help you heal this thing, and to see that you have healed. Okay, because that's another thing that I'm getting here. I really feel like you have healed from this, okay? And it's just a matter of experiences in your reality to show you that you have indeed healed, and you can move forward, okay, with your happiness. So I'm gonna move forward. Let's see here what they want you to know. Let's see what your angels want you to know. Any advice, any guidance that we can know. I'm gonna get 2 from here, please, and then we'll finish with our closing cards. Okay, well, more than 2 came out. Detox your friends. Okay, well, there you go. Like I said, this energy is very protective around you. So if you find that things that you thought that you want are falling through, it's probably because it wasn't meant to even be in your space at all, okay? And they didn't even want you to get attached to it to where you have to then, go through the work of detaching yourself through it and detoxing yourself through it. So they were like, nope, 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 nope. And maybe you're also someone who wants to be friends with someone, and you text them, you're very like, outgoing, you're very willing and showing that you want to be friends, part of a friendship with someone, and that person would just ghost you. I feel like that's because that person isn't even supposed to come around you at all, okay? Because this ancestor, again, they're very protective of your space and the people that are in your space. Unless you actively, like, are still choosing those people, which is like that's the devil energy here, of like really choosing things that are not serving us at all, that are not serving our highest potential. This is your highest potential here. This is how they see you. They see you as someone who is always shining. You are a star, okay? You are a star. And I think your energy is like that of the moth to a flame, you know, like people are going to be drawn to you, but you're so loving. I mean, yes, love. I've seen so much love here. You're so loving that I don't think you reject these people, you know. But this ancestor probably gets mad and like, no, you need to start seeing them clearly. Like, nope, no is a no. Like, don't compromise yourself because of love. Like, no, that's not real love. Like, choose yourself. Your boundaries are also love. And I think once you start setting boundaries, these mixed happiness will be gone very fast, because you're setting your boundaries in a way where you know what you want, you're doing what you want, you're picking the, like, you know, there's alignment here, okay? There's nothing mixed. There's no mixed emotions, no nothing here. You know that what's here is for you, okay? So this here says, you're detox your friends, okay? Detox your friends. Detox your friends. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive, because your energy is very generous, my group one, okay? You are like a ball of love. That's how this ancestor sees you. And that's why this ancestor spirit is it's like a mother's protection over you, okay? And a mother's love over you. They will never, it's like even if all these people didn't want you anymore, your mother would still want you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so please spend time with this ancestor, honestly, because, yeah, you will feel a lot of warmth from this energy, from this ancestor spirit around you. You'll feel like you're hugged, you know. It might almost feel like you're being choked with love, but like just allow it, because you may have never felt anything like that before energetically, because I'm remembering when something like that happened to me. And then you just go through it, okay? It's just fine. I don't know if you remember. Remember, if you watch Harry Potter, it was the first one. It was the Sorcerer's Stone. Remember the Devil's Snare? The one they were trying to get into the Philosopher's Stone, like the place where the Philosopher's Stone was. The Devil's Snare. It's almost like, you know, if you fight it, if you struggle, it causes you more pain. It will kill you faster. But if you just allow it, okay, like Hermione was telling Ron, if you just allow it to just relax, then easier for you to exit to the next spot, okay? But yeah, I don't know why that was important. I wanted to come out. The second card here says, let go of guilt. Let go of guilt, okay? Mixed happiness. I think that's what that's coming from too. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God gave you unconditionally for who you are. Trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Instead of berating yourself from them. Okay. And then the last card that we have here is savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. Yes, we love that. So I'm getting that my group number one's here. Okay, there's two things now. Like I said, with this mixed happiness and this devil energy here, I'm getting that maybe you're in a spot, or your reality right now is telling you you don't like any choices that you've made, or you don't like the cards that you've been dealt, okay? And it's kind of like the wisdom here is, yes, you don't like the cards that you feel like you've been dealt, but also you had to see that there were some choices that you were making to reinforce the cards that you were being dealt. That's the thing within the devil energy here. So what can you change to then change, you know, your reality from this mixed happiness? Okay, what can you change within your perception, okay, within your beliefs, right, that then you know, repels this mixed happiness that you might be getting here? Okay, that's another thing they wanted to say. So final thing that we're going to do is, So first of all, I want to get a spell card. This is like a prayer card, okay? What they want you to hone in on. Like a prayer card. Ancestor Spirit, number one, what do you want them to know at this time? Yeah, thank you. Okay. That here. And we'll get one from the Angels of the Ancestors Oracle deck. So these are like closing messages. Interesting. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll leave those two out there for you because that's very, this energy is extremely intuitive. It's extremely watery, okay? It's the moon for sure. The moon, the emotions, you know, and really being clear in your own emotions. And I think, yeah, they're wanting boundaries for you for sure. Yes, this ancestor spirit is wanting boundaries. They want you to, yes, like really, really be logical, but also, yeah, they want you to be rational. They want you to be rational here. There's a pattern of thought that you have that's just, it's not helpful to you at all. It's like you think things are being done to you, or like you're perceiving something from an illusion aspect here, okay? I'm also getting here, trust and believe, okay? Trust yourself, believe in yourself, okay? This Four of Cups, I'm telling you, I really feel like you're sitting here and you're looking at your surroundings and like you do not like anything that's in front of you. But this ancestor spirit, from their side, they're looking at you like, wow, do you not see the love that you have? Do you not see how talented you are? Like, are you sitting and wasting your talents? Because why? Why? You know, that's their question. So they're like, listen, let's do some workshops around here, okay? Let's do some workshops around here because it's time to heal. There's so many blessings that I'm going to be sending to you, and I need you to be aware. Like, I need you to be in the right headspace for this, and don't use a past, you know, perspective to view what I'm bringing to you, the blessings that I'm bringing to you now. There's also this energy here of like, be grateful, okay? Gratitude is your best friend right now. Gratitude, okay? Gratitude for everything. Like, it doesn't matter. This ancestor really wants you to get away from this energy of not liking how everything is right now, because there's always something to be grateful for. That's what they're seeing here. Like, I know it's hard, okay, because we're very ingrained in our reality, yes, but also they're needing for you to like look from a higher perspective right now, okay? Look from a higher perspective. There's something sneaky going on here, and they want you to be paying attention to it, okay? So look at this. It says, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to be right, okay? The second one here says, water guardian, connect with your emotions. Yep. Connect with your emotions. Like I said, this is very intuitive. Like, emotions are, yeah. And maybe you're just not the type of person who also like likes to dive into their emotions, you know, but also you're very witty, like you have all the right things, you know, people will love you. Like, that's what I'm getting here. You're just so lovable. So this one here says, the blue flame, wow. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yes, integrating with all of your spiritual team, your own spiritual senses, awakening them. Yep. Because like I said, you're such a ball of light. So of course, all of these, you know, heavy, dense energies are going to be drawn to you, moth to a flame, but you will always be the flame. You will always be the flame. Okay? You're the flame that's meant to illuminate that dark spot, if anything. Okay, that dark, heavy, dense energy. I think you are the one that was supposed to do it. So don't fall into that heaviness. That's what I'm getting here. Don't fall into that heaviness and just stay there. Okay, know that you are a master of your own self. Okay, there's this energy of self mastery on how to get yourself from these deep dark crevices, these deep dark spaces, okay, these deep dense emotions, heavy emotions that has been sitting, that are maybe now coming up for us to heal and for us to release. Okay, yes. Okay, last card that we have here. And I also wanted to point out in your pile, okay, we have snake, 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 okay? This is a snake year too. So this year for you for sure is a year of awakening. It's a year of completion, okay? This is a year of transitioning for you. This is a year of quantum leaping for you. Something is going to change in your reality. Something will finally be released and you will be awarded your freedom, okay? Freedom that you felt like you never, something that you've never even really experienced before is what I feel like you're going to be experiencing now. These bright, high vibrational experiences. Okay. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh my God. And then the last card that we got for you, the mother also came out. Okay. And listen to this. This one here says health. Oh, yes. Like, I just feel that heaviness lifting off of you, my group number one. So I love it. Detox your friendship. Let go of the guilt. Let go of all the heavy things that are holding you down, okay? Because we don't need those. All right. Healthier says, Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright. Bring to me your health and your might. Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright. Bring to me your health and your might. Okay, so Mother Earth with this mother energy is certainly guiding you. Okay, and there's nothing to worry about. Just keep opening your heart is what I'm getting here. Just keep opening your heart. Keep healing all the heaviness, all the blockages, okay, that has made you build walls around your heart. Okay, and just let them just melt, let them go down. Okay, just fall in love with life again is what I'm getting here for you. All right, this is all that I'm seeing for you, my group number one. You have a pearl of wisdom to share with the world. Okay, please, it is time for you to shine and it's time for you to answer your call. Your star being guides, they're very much so around you now, so make sure you're connecting to them. Okay, just set up a candle, like whatever. Oh yes, with the blue flame here, I'm being called that if you want to say a prayer, just sit with like a tea light candle or just a taper candle and just see what comes around you. Okay, feel the energy around you. All right, feel the love that is around you. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello there, my group number two. Welcome to your reading where we are taking a look at the ancestor spirit around you and what they're helping you with, okay, or what they're wanting to help you with right now so that you can choose to connect to them or not, right? So this is the archetypal energy of the ancestor spirit around you, and kind of like why you're likened to one another. This is the message that they're bringing to you, and this is the potential that they see about you and why they're around you and what they want you to work with, okay? So, the mirror. The mirror. I love it. I love this card because there's so much about it. There's so much about it that, like, yes, there's just so much about this card. So this ancestral spirit is portraying themselves as a mirror to you, okay? And it's interesting because I think maybe you mirror one another, or it definitely feels to me like they're learning from you and you are learning from them, okay? It's like a reflective energy here that you guys share, okay? And it's actually pretty interesting for me because now it feels like maybe, huh. It feels to me like maybe you are like, oh, okay. Well, let's talk about laying this foundation. All right. Because like I said, this mirror is like a reflective energy, right? I feel like, again, you and this ancestor spirit, you definitely learn from one another. It's like how we have our guides, okay? We have guides in the spiritual realm, and, you know, they're assigned to us, but they're also learning from us and the way that we navigate here, right? But also you're learning from your guides over there too. So that's what I'm getting here. And laying a solid foundation, laying a solid foundation. This is the power animal that this ancestor spirit is sent to you, or this is like what they're working with you, is to lay a solid foundation. Beaver spirit, like, so I feel like you're definitely in a place where you're reflecting a lot, okay? You're reflecting a lot and seeing maybe the things that you could have done better, or like from here on out, what you can do now, okay, to prepare for something for the future. That's what I'm getting here. Like you're someone maybe of a legacy, or like you want to build a legacy, or like you just have a very important mission here because this is your potential. This is what they see about you and why this energy has come and wants to guide you. And it's the Akashic records. I definitely feel like you're someone who can connect to the Akashic records, and that's why you need a solid foundation in your mind, body, and your spirit to be able to anchor down some of these high vibrations, okay, that wants to be channeled into this realm, that wants to be reflected into this realm, into this earth. That's what I'm getting here. Clearing out old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. That's what I'm getting here. So it's like, I feel like you've been in a very reflective energy, okay? Again, we are in Pisces season, and Pisces is like water. And if you're looking at water, it's kind of like, yeah, if you're looking at the ocean, you know, you can see it reflect back at you, but you can't really see the depth, okay? Like, not until you dive into the depth do you see those depths. If you're looking at it, you just, you know, it's very, there's not really much going up, you know, but deep in the bottom, there's a lot. There's life just beaming and blooming and blossoming, okay? So I think you're on this journey of really, really going beyond the you that you see in the mirror, all right? It's like I'm getting that you're looking at yourself, but you're not only looking at yourself, like you're looking deeper at yourself within that mirror. I really like this energy for you because that's really what's helping you lay that solid foundation where it will never be shaken. I feel like you're like a boat that's moving and you're about to drop your anchor, you know, like, you know, that anchor, that's you laying that solid foundation. And I did say with Pisces season, it's like we're being reminded to connect to our roots and release again. You know, we've come a long way. It's been a long zodiacal year. You know, where did we hold back on ourselves, right? Where could we have done more? You know, where should we have been quiet and where should we have spoken louder? You know, a lot of things like that. That's what I'm getting here. Because I feel like maybe there are a lot of decisions that you made from the past that you're now looking at now and you're like, damn, maybe I should have done something better about that. But it's okay. I know that I have the wisdom now, the foundation now to be able to do better once that energy comes back around. Because, you know, that's the thing about energy. Everything is always circling around. The past, the present, the future, everything is a cycle. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And that's why we're supposed to be able to catch ourselves and reflect always, right? Like, oh, I noticed this. I know, like, you were here last time, so therefore you're not gonna play me like you did last time, you know? Or even looking at yourself like, damn, I didn't fall into something that you know, before I used to fall into those things, or before, like, yeah, it's just, I'm getting for you, your priorities have changed. And I think because you really looked at yourself, this ancestral spirit reflected to you who you really were through their own eyes, is what I'm getting here. So if you're looking at yourself and you think that you're a big deal, it's because you are a big deal, okay? It's because you've been through a lot. You've been through, you know, it's almost like I see someone who has built a house and that house crumbled because it didn't have a good foundation. Oh, did you go through a tower moment recently? You probably did go through a tower moment. Like something that you thought was very solid, was gonna stay in your life, just poof, just like that. You know, just like that, something left. Something that you really thought. And like I say, I really feel like you're also the type of soul that's here in my reading right now, group number 2, you're wanting to build a legacy. You're wanting to build something that will stand the test of time, is what I'm getting here. And yeah, Yeah, that's very beautiful. I love that. You're wanting to build a legacy, build something that will stand the test of time, and maybe the things that you've put your energy and time into before, like it looked pretty, it looked good. You built the house, but there was still something missing. You still felt empty. That's what I'm getting here. The foundation just still it was wobbly. Okay, there was still something missing, and that's why you kept looking in the mirror. That's why you kept looking in the mirror, and finally the mirror looked back at you. Okay, this is okay. I'm also getting this what's it called, there's this quote that says, you look into the abyss and you find it staring back at you. That's what I'm seeing here. I really feel like you just tapped into, it's like this. Okay, I'm also getting this. The veil, thank you. The veil thinned for you so much so, or like this ancestor spirit, whenever they're around you, it feels like the veil is thinning. It could quite literally feel like, this is usually where your table is, and your table is supposed to be solid and stable and there, but it could almost feel like your table's moving. Like that is very crazy, okay? But I've had an experience like that where I'm like, wait, is reality literally shifting in front of me? Like, what is going on? I think you're also going to be experiencing like glitches in the matrix, and that's why you need to lay a solid foundation, because I really think that a lot of things that you're going to be opening up to now is something that you've never experienced before. You don't hear it being talked about a lot in the mainstream, and it might quite literally shake your egoic foundation, or like it might shake you a little bit. So they're telling you, like, we're gonna be dropping some things that are gonna be eye openers for you, but also, yeah, like it's to help you clear out your old stories. It's to help you create new story. Okay, it's to help you really experience freedom in a way where you've never experienced it before. So I want to tap into tarot. Let's see how they connect with you, okay? Or what this ancestor spirit wants you to know right now. Yeah, this is like intelligence. This is definitely like of high intelligence. This is, yeah, okay, well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense. There's been a lot of cruelty. Yep, new beginning. Yep, see, look at this Aeon. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You feel like this cosmic egg, this cosmic child, okay, that has come in here with amnesia, or like, and that's the thing. It's like there had to be like an awakening for you. That tower moment, I definitely feel like you went through a tower moment that is making you look at life very differently, okay? You may feel like you don't trust anything right now, or like a lot of things that you believed in is now crumbling, it's now falling away. Especially if those things are religious too and stuff like that. If those were like indoctrinations and whatnot, I think you're really, really looking and asking these big questions now, because with Aeon, yes, we are. I think you're also reconciling the paradox of reality. The paradox of reality, of being here and being there. Being here and quite literally feeling like the veil is opening itself to you, the veil to the spirit realm, the veil to a sacred world is opening itself to you, and it's not somewhere else, it's here too. Like, that's the thing, that's what's so beautiful, is everything is here and now. Like, that's so crazy to me. But yeah, and it's through this mirror, the mirror that kind of looks like nothing is going on, but there's so much going on within that mirror. There's so much depth if you just keep looking, if you keep tinkering with it. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. So my group number twos, I'm definitely seeing you here as someone, you're also a sponge. I feel like you are a sponge. So sometimes you might just, it's because you're a very sensitive spirit too. It's very sensitive, okay? wow, the way that they're really portraying you is like you're just the core of what spirit made you to be, and that was to be yourself and also reflect. It's like when people will meet themselves within you, okay? People will definitely meet themselves within you, their good parts and the parts that they've even rejected about themselves, okay? And now they may project that back onto you. And that's what I'm getting here within this cruelty. You may have wanted to give them love with this Prince of Cups. That's the Page of Cups. This is like a childlike energy that just wants to play, wants to hang out, and then it's like maybe people see it's light, or like there's just something about you that is so true to you that maybe other people don't like. Like it reflects something that they it reflects a work that they haven't done for themselves. There you go. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So you just make sure you're not taking other people's projections on you with this Nine of Swords, because that's what I see here. You're a very playful spirit. You're a very curious energy. That's another thing I'm getting for you. Yep, Prince of Wands, Krishna. So we have Krishna, we have Parzival. Who do we have here? And we also have Odin for you. See, intelligence, like masculine intelligence, like the type of intelligence that moves things, that can shift things. Like this is like energy, using your mind, your focus. There you go. Using your focus to shift things, to make something happen, to make your intentions manifest right here, right now. Okay, that's just the energy that I'm seeing here within that mirror. And I think your energy is definitely a very active one, a very, very, very active, always moving energy. I mean, all of us are, but it's like, yeah, like, why do we have a magic mirror? It's to see things beyond, right? Why do we have a crystal ball? I think you are a walking crystal ball. I really think you are. I think you're also a walking mirror, like a walking magic mirror. So, like, whatever someone brings into your space, right, you reflect it back to them, and it's kind of like they either have to see, like they have to see their true selves with you, okay? And obviously, it goes to show that there's some not so nice experience that you've definitely gone through here within the Nine of Swords. But I really think you're taking on the projections of other people, all these other people, okay, that were kind of scared of what they've seen about themselves in your reflection. I think you took those and then you started stabbing yourself with them. And they don't want, this ancestor spirit doesn't want you to see that. They really want you to understand your energy. Even Odin is telling you to look down, to look deeper. This card right here. And Odin was the Norse god who basically left everything to go to the Yggdrasil, the tree, and he essentially hung himself upside down, because it was said back in the day that, like if you do that, then you will be enlightened or something like that. Like the energy from the base travels to your head. And honestly, that's crazy, because that's really not how that goes. The energy that they're talking about here is Kundalini energy, rising that from the base of that dormant energy from the base of your spine and piercing through each chakra, blowing them open until you get to your crown. And even further than your crown, your connectedness to the Akashic records, to spirit, to the spirit realms, and to the source, because Akashic records is essentially a library that holds the past, the present, and the future, everything all in one. And if that's your potential, then you're such a mirror, because you will mirror that's the thing. Yeah, that's very interesting. I love that. But yeah, I think the only key message here is to keep being yourself. Prince of Wands in the East, keep dancing to the beat of your own drums, okay? Sing your song, dance to your own music. Like there's something like that. Like sing your own song because you're the best musician kind of thing. Like your own music is it's unique in its own, and it's needed for reflection in the world, okay? Father of Cups in the North, you're someone with a very, very, very high emotional intelligence, okay? You are deeper, like that ocean, like I was talking about. King of Cups also reminds me of Neptunian energy, Piscean energy, yeah. Like just very, very, like you have so much depth sitting with you, okay, sitting within you. But also that depth isn't just, it's not always very serious depth, like, oh, how can I enlighten today, or like always looking for challenges to want to conquer or overcome. I think the Prince of Cups here is also foretelling of your very playful side, especially when it comes to connecting to the Akashic records, or connecting to spirit, or connecting to the things that, you know, that you can't see but you believe in, okay? Yeah, connecting to the things beyond the two physical eyes. That's what I'm getting here. And then the last card here, again, do not ever fall into, okay, these projections, whatever you're seeing within this mirror. Do not let it cause you so much anxiety, okay? Okay, I'm also getting that heavy is the head that wears the crown. Because you're someone who can see between the veil kind of thing, I think you will pick up on things that not a lot of people can see. And these things might scare you. It's like being, again, yeah, Akashic records. Like, it's crazy to have access to past, present, and your future. Like, then how do you move? Like, how do you know what to do? Like, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's like I'm getting that your psychic gift, because this is about your gift. This is about your psychic gift. I think your psychic gift is a very powerful gift, but you're also a very sensitive soul. And maybe a lot of this gift, you use it back on yourself, or like you use it to stab yourself, when you could be using it to like reaching your highest potential. So there's something about that there, okay? That's why it's important for you to lay a solid foundation in your mind, body, and your spirit, so that these things do not cause too much turmoil for you, too much anxiety for you, okay? The things that you can't really explain, or the things that you can't really comprehend, okay? Just leave them for what they are. Sometimes we're not meant to fully know everything, okay? All right, that's what I'm getting here. But like all in all, Krishna, dance to the beat of your own drums. Like, you are someone who definitely loves making their own decision. You're your own person for sure, okay? You're definitely your own person. And yeah, indulge in play, indulge in play. And when you are indulgent in play, like, again, if people don't want to play with you, leave them alone. Don't think, oh, something is wrong with you and that's why. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, that's all I have to say for this. So we're gonna move forward, and we're going to find out your anything else they have to say to us. And because these are all court cards, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of interactions with people, okay? And I just think it's because of this mirror effect, honestly. It's that mirror effect. Like, you're a court energy for a lot of other people. Like, you're usually going to be the one that's coming into someone's life, or like someone who come into your life. I think your energy definitely is that of a catalyst of awakening for others, for sure, with these court cards here. Yes, because yeah, I think you definitely teach people to stand on their own, to claim their own independence. Okay, and to be honest, to be fair, and to be just, and to treat others how they would want to be treated, okay? Oops. The first card that came out was face your financial fears. Yeah, this anxiousness, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can see, think about it, if you're very ambitious, if you see your own potential, right? Like your own potential, but like your reality right now, there's nothing, you know, that bodes well for that potential, then that's going to cause you anxiety, because you're like, damn, well, how am I even supposed to make that happen? So I'm getting here, face your fears. When you are honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them into the light of awareness, and you realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts, okay? The second card that we have for you, group number 2, is obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. The third card that we have for you is partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your life and career. And both parties, reflective mirror, catalyst. Remember how I said that you're a catalyst of awakening for a lot of people? I think that's what brings you a lot of partnerships. And it says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources, okay? Who brings needed skills and resources. And that also talks about these quark cards here. So I think you're definitely going to be meeting people who dance to the beat of their own drum, who are very authoritative in their own life, okay? And also people who have high emotional intelligence where they don't let, their emotions cloud their judgment. And also people who, again, believe in spirituality, believe in manifestations, and believe in the unseen. Exactly. Okay, believe in the unseen, Parsival. Believe that there's something more than meets the eye here, right? That meets the eye like the mirror. And then the last card that we have for you here is donations and tithings. And donations, tithings, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The times, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. I love this for you guys, okay? This is good. This is like a new beginning. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right. So the last things I want to do for you is let's just get some closing cards here as advice. Anything else they want us to know, okay? Some closing oracle cards here. We're going to get some closing oracle cards, okay? My group number 2, okay, all right. Ask and you shall receive. My group number 2 from the magical spell. What do you want them to know? Bring out a prayer for them. What they should focus on. To really be able to connect with you. Okay, and then the final one I need is right here. Oops, excuse me. Okay, 2 cards wanting to come out for that. Okay, that's fine. We got for you Hermit, Retreat and Recharge, especially because, again, you do tap in from spirit realm a lot. Like I said, I feel like for you, like the veil between worlds, it's almost sometimes for you non-existent, okay? Because you are just constantly in communication with spirit, okay? All right? With this mirror energy, yeah, yes, that's what I'm getting. That's it. And Hermit energy here says retreat and recharge, okay? Solitude is going to be very beneficial for you, especially when it comes to you calming down all this overthinking, this anxiousness, this energy that's all up in the air. But see, we also have here animal guardian. Trust your instinct. Trust your instincts, okay? Okay. And then we also have, oh, I'm sorry. Ancestor spirits. It's talking about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, okay? Forgiving yourself. And also, I think they're saying, I'm sorry that you've had to go through all of this without any tool of helping you understand your gift. Have you felt like, you understanding your gift has been such a lonely road because, again, you don't see a lot of things, in the mainstream. All right. I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs and uprooting. So you're in a phase of uprooting right now. Okay, uprooting a lot of these swords that have these projection. Because I really think that you've taken on people's projection as your own. The voices in your head, some of them are projections from other people again. And I think you're forgiving yourself for buying into these things and taking them as your own voice. And it's now time to just take them all away. All right. And the last card here, which I love because this is like the veil, right? It's like you're literally opening the veil. It says sensuality. I said you were very sensitive. I kept picking that. Like you're just a very sensitive soul. A sweet, sensitive soul, by the way, too. And it's like, you know, people can manipulating into doing their own bidding or like carrying their own problems for them. It's like, no, I'm only carrying mine. Like, I'm not carrying anyone's heaviness. And that's where sensuality comes back to say, like, honestly, take care of yourself. Tap into your own, nurture your own senses, okay? Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. I love this because this is everything I was picking up. I'm like, play, you know, like I'm getting this. Yes, like I can play, but I'm also sometimes like when I need to be serious, I'm serious. When I need to play, I play. Okay. Sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, and I play. So this is what they want you to focus on is your senses. And also, if things gets too heavy and too loud, too noisy in your head, retreat, please, okay? Because that's your signal of knowing that you've picked up on some energies that is not yours, and you're making them yours, okay? So trust your instincts on that too, and of the people that are around you and the people that you want to be partnership with. All right, group number 2, this is all that I'm seeing for you. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation, okay? I wish you good luck on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my beautiful group number 3. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at the ancestor spirit around you right now and what they're helping you with, okay? So, this right here is the archetypal energy of the ancestor around you and how they're likened to you, okay? And this is the power animal or spirit animal advice that they have for you. And this is what they're working with right here, okay? So, this here says Eros with the beautiful gem, okay? The diamond right there in her mouth, okay? And when I first saw this card, I think they were talking about your voice. You know, your voice is gold. Everything that comes out of your mouth is, I don't know, it feels like love. It feels like gold. But also there's a time for you to speak and there's a time for you to be quiet. That's what I'm getting here. Is to know when to give your energy out, okay, to those that's deserving, and also to know when to just keep it to yourself, because it's just better that it replenishes you more than it depletes you because you gave yourself to someone who would deplete you, basically, okay? Right. We also have here the spirit animal that are surrounding you is the nightingale spirit with love is all around, and the warm blood spirits be at home. This one stood out to me more, and it was the first one because of this card here. It says inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. And be at home, like inner earth and being at home. Those two are just so synchronistic for me. Like they were definitely meant to be in this reading. And I think that's what this ancestor spirit is really, really trying to help you understand. Okay, that's what they're helping you with right now, is to confidently be at home with who you are, with the things that you like, your quirks, your everything, what ticks you, be at home with that. Because guess what? Love is all around you. The ones that are for you will stay. Love is all around you, okay? Love is all around you, because again, the ones that are for you will be appreciative of who you are, and you will feel like home to a lot of those people, okay? Eros. I think this is definitely about love, but I'm also being called for your pile to read this. It says, love as a desire, eroticism, sensuality. Though heroes can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Heroes reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation to love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. And it says, when light, passion, playfulness, and sexual health. It says, when dark, madness, projection, and obsession. Okay, there's a couple of reasons why that made me smile from ear to ear. I think it's just what it says, desire, but on a deep level, right? And the fact that it kept saying here too, these two, I'm telling you, you're the only one that got two cards. And the fact that this one says love is all around, just know that, and also be at home with that. What do you like? Who do you like? How do you like it? Because honestly, this ancestor spirit wants you to have so much fun. They want you to be rooted in your I amness. Like, I am this, I am that, okay? But before whatever comes after, they want you to really be I am. They want you to stand there first. Like, they really, really, really want you to root in or dig deeper into finding who you are. What is your, like, what comes after your I am? That energy. And again, this is where it goes back to the arrows and this thing in the mouth, where it's like, okay, I'm prepared to give you, a diamond, something like a diamond, like something worthy, something that shows how, yes, like my love, but also I can keep quiet, like I can keep my energy to myself, kind of thing, okay? Because this ancestor spirit they really want you to be honest about your desires, the things that make you passionate about life. And one of that starts with you. It has to start with you being at home with yourself, you being at peace with the things that you like. And it doesn't matter, because I really need to stress that it does not matter if this is a norm, okay, within the society, or if it goes against the norm, or if it's something that society perceives as a taboo. I think that's definitely why you have the Labradorite here, because you're definitely cleansing, okay? You're purifying your desires. Purified desires is what I'm getting here. You're purifying your desires with this. You're seeing that there's something more that you like you're seeing that, honestly, yes, like you're seeing that intimacy. You want to go deeper with intimacy. That's what I'm getting here. But they're really talking about your own self. Like, they're really talking about like having that deep intimacy with your own self, and seeing, because you have that intimacy with yourself, seeing what calls you externally through your senses, Wow, I really love this for you, because this is like God or spirit telling you, like, hey, I will love you regardless of what it is that you like, no matter how kinky it is, no matter how, like, as long as you're honest with it, I literally will love you, because you're following what I asked for you to do. You delved into your desires, and that's your desire. Okay, great. As long as it's not hurting anyone, as long as it's not harming anyone, okay, great. Then don't judge yourself for it. Don't judge yourself for your desires. Don't judge yourself for wanting more intimacy. Don't judge yourself for wanting a deeper connection. you know, with yourself and with other, even with the earth, you know, like that's the thing. This isn't even about just, you know, our sexuality and our sensuality. It's really just about like connected on an intimate level with every being on this earth. And I feel like you can't do that without like, and that's the thing is, you know, how are humans created? They're created through sex. And I really feel like we don't talk about sex enough, or like they're not, like there's a shame around sex and how it's supposed to be, and you know what's how it should be, like the morals behind it and all these things. And it's like, I think everyone should mind their business. You know, the only thing that should be private about sexual preferences is how I'm doing it behind closed doors. Because there's some of us in here that are very, 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 like very sensual, very erotic energy. And it's not to say erotic energy is bad. That's the thing. I feel like it's, you know, it's usually associated with, I mean, maybe not bad, but it's like, you know, some people will deem it as a taboo, or like being too overly sexual or overly sexualized. But it's like, no, the fact that you're running away from it, or the fact that we're not talking about it, you know, it's easy for it to be like misunderstood. That's what I'm getting here. But we're going to tap into your tarot. Let me also see what I'm getting here. I'm getting here, like, I don't know, like, are some of you in here wanting to try out something that you feel like is a taboo? Because you need to deal with that first. Why you think it's a taboo? Okay, is it because you've been told it's a taboo? And also, even if at that, why are you desiring to experience that to begin with? What is the root of that desire? Is it sheer experience? Is it just sheer like, hey, I just, you know, I'm just curious? Is it just sheer curiosity? Because curiosity comes from an honest place as well. It's really just, hey, I just want to learn. I just want to see, like, I'm just curious about this. And especially if that thing is very primal, like it's always calling you, like the desire is very strong, then I think it's worth like exploring it in a very safe space. And it's very, and you know, maybe only tell it to people that are your trusted, your close trusted friends, and just seeing, you know, what you know, just, yeah, like if you're really scared about, you know, pursuing these desires, like answer those questions and be secure within yourself and your answers before you pursue these things. Okay. But yeah, I definitely think that this ancestor spirit is one that really helps you live a passionate life without shame, okay, without guilt of how you choose to live that passionate erotic life, okay? But it's all about passionate. It's all about like intensely feeling and intimately connecting to everything that you're doing, every experience that you're having, like feeling the essence of things, okay, and not just the surface level. Yeah, it's like, listen, you can lay with anyone, okay, but it makes it 10 times better if it's with someone that you are extremely intimate with, or like very connected with, you know, like a husband, or like a partner, like someone that, yeah, you feel like you want to pursue something with. Okay, now let's see what this ancestor spirit wants to say to you, okay, about this energy. What do they want you to know about this inner earth, your base chakra? Whoa, hello. Very interesting. All right, group number 3. A lot of energies, okay? Lots of energy. And it's like, you know, our vital energy is also our sexual energy. And I think that's definitely what's here as well. Is you're very, like, you have vital energy. It's like, listen, I don't even know what this is. I don't know what happened, okay? I don't know what you did, but like, I think maybe it's this ancestor spirit, which is very interesting because, I, this is a very interesting energy group number 3. Okay, this is something I was not expecting at all. Eros was something I was not expecting at all. And it's exactly what the book said, that you are in the labyrinth of love, so explore it, okay? I think you've definitely been awarded a lot of energy. You might quite literally even be buzzing right now, okay? Like you might feel like you've been plugged into an electricity, and even your base chakra or like your pelvic area might quite literally be pulsating because of how much vitality you have. So be at home within yourself, like be comfortable within the uncomfortable spaces inside yourself. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, you are in charge 1000% of how your destiny is meant to unfold. And it doesn't matter, again, if it's, in a very, if it's in a way that's not the norm of society, okay? Just as long as you are at home in your own mind, body, and spirit, and you're honestly following your desires to which you have been awarded the energy to follow and to pursue, what else is there? Like, that's a passionate living for me. And I think that's what spirit is here to also say, is that I've awarded you this energy. It's like I said, you were spiritual. No, you were, yes, like you were purifying. There was an energy of purification around you. Okay. And I think it was through you understanding, damn, okay, what makes me feel this? What makes me feel that? What makes me, there was a lot of questions that you were asking. And with the chariot here, I think you're also seen from this ancestor spirit as someone who is matured enough to make their own decisions regardless of what the society thinks. Regardless of what the society thinks. And they even go as far as to say that, and when you're doing those things, regardless of what society thinks, it is giving you like a chance of rebirth, or like refined is what I want to use. Refined energy that reinstates that you are the magician curating your life how you want it to be. And that is in accordance also with spirit, because this will isn't just your will. This is your will second to source's will. So that's what I'm saying. It's like if you've been awarded an immense, maybe you have a high drive or like a high energy or a very vital energy, like, or if you're just always hungry, or your energy is, or maybe like you have an insatiable thirst, okay, for something here. They're saying there's a reason you do have that, okay? But also don't get lost. Don't get too lost in exploring these things so much so that, it makes you go crazy, okay? Because this kind of energy, laying foundations, this kind of energy, if you are not grounded, okay, if you're not grounded in the right things or in the right perspectives, all right, in a perspectives that are going to be for your highest good, then this could lead you somewhere that you don't want to go. Okay, it could lead you to meet people that you don't want to meet. It can lead you to experience that, honestly. Yeah, there's something here, like, just be careful. But there's that restless energy, or there's an energy within you right now that is born from these eros, right? And I think it's because that's who you are as well. You are just an intense, intense feeler, if you will. An intense feeler. Yes. The chariot here is saying to me, I'm going to put these cards all upright. I already saw what I needed to see. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're not careful with the way that you're channeling this energy, it can actually cause you pain. Okay. It can cause you Okay, it can cause you to move in a manipulative way. Okay, it's like having power, like it's like God has ordained power to you, but then you're using it in a manipulative way to others, right? So they're saying that what I'm getting here basically is like, listen, this energy, this vital energy, this intense energy, like this is basically what you're feeling. Okay, it's just being jolted or plugged into something, but it's like you're always feeling that energy, you're always thirsty or like always hunting for something. That's what I'm getting here. The chariot here symbolizes a matured energy or like a drive, okay? A drive to want to do something or to go somewhere. Like you just have that drive and it's calling you. It feels very intuitive, right? And it's like it feels to you like this drive, what it is that you're looking for within the chariot here, it's a choice that you have to make. And you think this choice is going to bring you a lot of success maybe, or it can bring you failure. So there's both. It's like there's success, but there's also failure. But there's this energy of the magician here saying, listen, you do have the power to make things work in your favor. Even the things that, again, they're not the norm, or the things that people think they're taboo and stuff like that. As long as you've laid your own honest foundation of why you're diving into the thing that you're diving to, what is the drive behind that desire, then you are supported. That's what I'm getting here, because this does give you, like, it does help you reconcile the duality here. It does help you reconcile the duality that has plagued your mind, that has plagued you from feeling safe within yourself, within your body, because you're like, damn, why do I have this? Like, why do I have this desire or this need to want to go and do this and this and this? It's like, it's very true to me, but like, I could be, it's like I'm scared that I'll be seen as a failure if I go through that. But to me, I may see it as, honestly, this is so emotionally fulfilling for me that it feels like success, me following these desires, because somehow, some way, me following that made me reclaim my power. It made me feel like I'm in charge. I'm in the driver's seat of my reality. Okay, it makes me feel like, honestly, like I must be doing something well, because I'm going through this. It feels like I'm being rebirthed, okay, into a very authoritative, safe, and secure energy where I can go after my desires without questioning whether or not, without questioning my own integrity here, without questioning my integrity and what I'm loyal to. And that's source, that's God, that's spirit. Okay, and guess what? Ace of Wands in the East. Spirit actually does see you as the like, you are the personification of fire energy, okay? And fire is wild. But also, I'm getting that there are also one, like, you can tame it. Let it run wild. Watch it, right? Like, just guide it. Let it run wild. Allow it to express itself, but also not too wild. There's this energy of keeping it in balance, this fire that is building, blooming inside. Like, it is a living fire that is awakened within you, okay? And like I said, if you're not careful the way you allow this to run wild, it might run you mad, because or like people look at you like, yeah, you're going crazy. Because this is a kind of fire that, again, if you don't have that solid foundation, this fire cannot live within you. It cannot live within you. It cannot. It will desecrate you. Like, it will make you, like, yes, it will desecrate you. That's what I'm getting here. So I'm going to stop my reading there, because that's as far as I can go. I want to be careful in the things that I'm saying here. Because this reading almost feels like it's a rated R. I also want to point out to you, okay, that we have the number 7 showing up twice, okay? 7 is a very, very spiritual number, right? 7 is a very spiritual number. And I think the story also here is coming as, if you are a spiritual person, or if you're like, yes, someone who does spiritual work for other people maybe, and maybe your own personal desires, maybe you're feeling like they're interfering with your spiritual work. I'm getting that it's kind of one and the same for you. Like, it can't, because to be able to do what you're doing as a spiritual work, you have to follow your desires. Like, you have to do the things that makes you you, you know? That's what I'm getting here. And that's why I feel like you are supported by this ancestor. But the key here is you have to be honest about your desires, the intention behind that desire. And if the intention behind it is not pure, purify it. Purify it. Because you have the fire, you have the flame to be able to purify yourself and to be able to illuminate yourself to desires that are actually in for your highest good, or like for your highest potential, or that will open up your own sensuality even more, or something like that. That's what I'm getting here. We have the number 7, yes, showing up twice. We have the number 10, a sign of completion. We also have number 1, a new beginning. Okay, beginning where you are in charge, you're authoritative, you're using all of your tools. Okay, because you know you have everything within you, you have all that you need to be able to build life the way that you want. And yeah, and then you have here number 20. Number 20, okay? And yes, there's this energy of you being cutthroat too, okay? Like, you need to be cutthroat. There's something here with the shin. This is a shin, and shin is tooth, and it's about biting something, like having strong teeth, or like strong, or having the strength to be able to follow through with your desires, even though they scare you a little bit, or even though it's not the norm or something. It's like, it's there, these things are there for a reason. Go look why. You know, decipher, is it for your highest good, is it not for your highest good, and then navigate if that's something you want to experience or not. Some of you in here might definitely be fire signs. Yeah, fire signs all day. I'm getting maybe like a Leo energy. I'm also getting Sagittarius. Oh, Aries. Okay, I'm on. Oh, Aries. Oh, okay. Aries for sure. Okay. I'm getting Aries energy for sure. Okay. Like, there's that stubborn energy. Like, nope. I know what I want. I am, right? Exactly. Was this the part where I was talking about that I am? Because Aries' mantra is I am, right? So, and Aries doesn't give a crap about who, like, Aries doesn't care what other people think at all, okay? Like, it's like, nope, I am this, you either take it or not. Like, and if you don't take it, like, it's fine, because guess what? I'm going to trailblaze through life anyway. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, and the root chakra's mantra as well is I am. So I found that an interesting correlation between that. So I think, yes, you're really definitely in a place of like solidifying your identity, who the hell you think you are, and how you want to portray that into the world, and how passionate you are about the things that you love, okay? And how your intimate connection to everything that you bring around you. Because I think people are going to learn from you from that, okay? So let's go ahead and tap into, yeah, that's all I'm seeing for now. Yes, this major arcana is the number 1, and then we have the number 20th, and that's like the last of the major arcana. So I'm getting here that you have almost, like, your desires, it's like from 1 to 20, your desires have gone through so many like different transitions in different parts. So like, you know what you're doing for sure, okay? Like, you have the number 1 and the number 20 and all the in between, and that's number 7 too. Number 7 is like a graduation from, like, you know, being, yeah, it's like your graduation from childhood to adulthood, okay? Like, claiming yourself as an adult, as someone who has authority over their own life and good head on their shoulders, and like, yep, I like what I like, and that's what it is. And I'm not ashamed or guilty about the things that I like, and it doesn't matter. All right, so let's see. Let's see what your guides have to say, what this ancestor spirit has to say to you about how you navigate this. What do they want you to know? Ooh, okay, interesting. Yes, it's a very independent energy that I'm getting here. Very authoritative energy. Very much like, listen, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. All right, so we have employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. This is a very creative energy too, by the way, because of your, again, because you're following your desires and tapping into these different parts of yourself and getting to know yourself. I really feel like you're being inspired creatively, okay, to do things and also like share it with others with this Ace of Wands, okay? This Ace of Wands is just like inspired ideas all day, every day, just dropping, just dropping into you. Wow, I've never seen this one. It says here, the power of prayer. The power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are waiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance that God gives you, and in response, that God gives you in response to your prayers. Last card that we have for you is successful funding. Do you see success twice in your readings? Okay, so what is that desire? What is it, the thing that you're passionate about? Because again, it really allows you to reclaim your power. It really allows you to reclaim your authority, like your inner authority, inner power. Like this is a confidence that no one can ever take from you, because you followed your intuition, you followed inspired ideas, you just followed something that was true to you, no matter what people said. Successful funding here says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom that gave you that idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. Okay, crowdfunding. And that's what I'm getting here. It just really feels like all the big energies are here to help you. So like ask for help, like ask, don't worry, ask. Okay. All right. So we're going to move ahead to getting your final cards, your final oracle cards, your closing cards here. Let's see anything else they have for us to say, for us to know. Yo, look, just hello. Hi, abundance. We'll take you. Welcome. In case you didn't already know that abundance is flowing to you right now, did you see the way that card jumped out? Oh my God, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, I'm telling you, just follow it. I feel like you have something, okay, tinkering within your heart, all right, that you want to try, but maybe you don't know. Or maybe like this reading is a confirmation to kind of give you the extra boost, like, yep, you are right on the money with this, so now go do it. You know, you have all the right tools, everything in your arsenal here, okay? And this is also kind of like a rebirth of a refined energy to you, you know? And also where like you're balanced, okay? Balanced within the paradoxes here, within, you know, light and dark, ice and warm, you know, those dualities, yes. All right, let's see. I'll read that to you in a second. Let's see what the angels and ancestors oracle has to say to you. Thank you. Oracle, okay. Okay. And then another thing I want to do, you guys, go have fun a little bit, okay? You're too in tune, all right? You are so spot on. Your energy is extremely spot on, okay? They want you to have fun. They want you to play with these arrows for a second, because I already know mostly my pile threes are very spiritual people that come in here. So maybe I've been focusing on your shadow works too much that they're like, listen, we want you to go have fun a little bit more or something. I don't know. But it also has to do with strengthening your base chakra here. You really feeling like you belong here. You belong, okay? You belong. And even if people made you feel like you don't belong, you're going to carve your own space and say, I belong. That's what I'm getting here. Because nope, you cannot excommunicate me. I'm the magician around here. Like, did you guys forget? I make my own world. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so, this first card here says, this is from the Starseed Oracle, and it says karmic relationships. And I think that's definitely, think about it, right? From 1 till 20, all of those in between the major arcanas, you were definitely working through those things. And I think we were talking about the duality and the polarity, even within here. It says Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict, okay? Soul growth and conflict. So I think you're definitely reconciling a lot of the inner conflicts that you've been having on the idea, the desires that you have and whatnot. And some of them are karmic for sure. I think some of them have come back because you can actually follow those desires in this timeline. Maybe you never got the chance to do it before, but now you're awarded the time, the space, the energy. Everything is right for you to do it now. And it gives you soul growth through that polarity, through that duality. Okay, so I think you're definitely seeing things here from both sides. Like, yes, like you've experienced the norm, but also you're going to experience the taboo kind of thing. I don't know. You're going to experience the other side too. You've experienced the norm, you followed the norm, but I think you're also going into something that feels like a taboo, but it's okay. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Take that if it resonates, don't take it, okay? Because something about this energy kind of it leads to your soul's growth, okay? It leads to your soul's growth. And also it leads to abundance, because abundance here says, Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Magician. And magician, when it comes to the magician, it's all about your intention, and it's all about speaking, okay? Speaking your intentions out loud so that they take hold, okay? And materialize for you. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Say that with conviction, okay? Because oracle, you definitely feel like an oracle. But oracle here says wait for important information, all right? So gather some more information if you need to. Wait for important information, okay, before you move forward. And then the last card here says shaman. Definitely with the inner earth here, exactly. And that's the thing, is earth is a very dual, like we're in a planet of duality and polarity, so we have to feel both. No matter how divine we are too, we are also human, and we're here to experience all of everything that she has to offer us. So shaman says trust in the higher forces. Trust in your higher forces, okay? Because they're definitely all around you and they're guiding you. You're not going to make the wrong decision, don't worry. And even if you feel like you make the wrong decision, you're going to learn from that, and it's going to propel you into even more illumination and enlightenment that is waiting for you, okay? All right, my group number 3, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Good luck on your journey of exploration of your desires, okay? I wish you safe exploration and good luck, okay? I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.